Christie was telling me that his message at halftime was to play a lot faster, but especially on the defensive side, get the stops, get out in transition, 9 transition points in that quarter. How do you continue to defend the way that you did in that third quarter?
Yeah, force them into tough shots. We were doing that in the third quarter, and that allowed us to get out in transition. So if we keep doing that, we'll have a good chance.
And they're able to complete.
Thunder looking to become the first team to 60 wins this season in the NBA. Sacramento looking to add a little cushion to their lead over the 10th and 11th place teams in the West. They're currently in 9th. Dallas losing earlier tonight. Caruso looking for back-to-back buckets, and he's
2 mental breakdowns defensively here on most possessions by Sacramento. Not getting back defensively in 2 point-blank layups.
The Kings 2 and 3, but one of those 2 wins on this homestand came against the best team of the East. Tonight they're trying to stun the best team in the West. Holmgren, the turnaround. That falls.
Second unit of Sacramento that had some struggles in that first half. That maintains possession.
Arabia. That rattled 3 of the half for Sacramento. Pocket pass from Joe to Hartenstein. Backdoor pass to Holmgren. He goes at the 5 position.
Moves without the basketball. The Thunder.
The Kings have hit 19 threes. 11 of them coming after halftime. Zach LaVine's got 16 points. Markelle Fultz down low, and there's
post defenders. As the ball's in the air, they'll give you a little nudge to kind of dislodge you a little bit. That time the official is not buying.
Arabia working on Holmgren. Arabia sweep, setup, moves. It comes up just shy, and Alex Caruso's going to bring it up the court. Arabia pokes his hand in there. Good defender. Arabia going at Caruso. Gets Sacramento ball. 21 on the clock. DeRozan has it. Started by Williams. Turnaround for DeRozan. The 4th starter for the Kings over 10.
I think Lamar's eyes got big not having Caruso or Dort on him. That ability by this Thunder team to shoot the 3 ball.
Kings nearly turn it over. 9th turnover on the Kings. Holmgren with a crowd around him. Corner, Caruso, 3. DeRozan the rebound. Thunder also shorthanded. J-Dub, Jalen Williams, he's out. As well as Aaron Wiggins and Cason Wallace. Corner, Laravia, he's been hot. Laravia can't get that one to go down. Keegan Murray back in after a short breather. He's been the hot hand for the Kings. He's got to guard Holmgren. That's a tall task. That was the second on Murray. A 72% free throw shooter misses there. Hartenstein battles with Sabonis. Sabonis just 6 points on 2 of 11, but he does have 7 assists and 8 rebounds. Make it 9 now. LaVine, top of the key for Sabonis. He swings it. DeRozan 3. That's short. Joe down with it for OKC, and they'll slow it down.
Good job defensively. That's not the 3 DeRozan likes to take. He's more of a guy who wants to get those corner threes. A lot more effective there.
Backdoor, Hartenstein looking for Joe, interrupted by Ellis. Sabonis has it behind his back. Sabonis looking for LaVine. LaVine in traffic, bucket on 18. Tonight, just a half game ahead of Phoenix. In the 9th spot, ahead of the Suns who are 10th. It's 3 teams playing for the final 2 spots in the West play-in. Kings very much in the mix. Holmgren, Kings wanted to travel. He spins and he scores.
Holmgren to knock down that tough finish.
LaVine fires. Quick trigger 3 is no good. Chet Holmgren, he's got 18, second on the team. SGA, who's on the bench right now, has 29. Hartenstein will run the offense at the top of the key. Dort falls over to Joe, 7 on the timer. Good defense by Ellis. Joe, sidestep. Joe, cut it.
Way to fight, Black. Way to fight, Black. Keep fighting, baby. Come on, fella. Hey, it's all about the energy and the defense. What we ain't gonna do is stop fighting. Keep fighting.
and make from Keegan Murray after our State Farm audio assist. Doug Christie, the interim head coach, after Mike Brown was relieved of his duties. Remember, this Kings squad got off to a 10-2 start under Christie, but since have gone 12-16. Jalen Williams off on a three. Thunder have gotten off to a good start this quarter, and they haven't seen SGA touch the floor yet. He's just come to the scorer's table. Next whistle, he'll come back in. Caruso couldn't convert the lay-in. Caruso in a cameraman's lap. It's a 5-on-4. Ellis with nobody near him misses on a three. Now Caruso cherry picking, and it pays.
Five and get the defensive rebound and lead to that easy deuce.
5.5 to go. 107-92. Sabonis the turnaround.
5 minutes to go for the Kings.
Chet denied. Murray. Oh. Is that a heat check?
Yeah, but you know, it's one of the few times where he didn't catch it cleanly. And he has shot it so well. Keegan to pursue there for the block. Great job.
3 blocks from Murray to go along with his 9 threes. SGA back in the game.
Shooting hasn't been there the way they want.
Then shot.
With confidence. But I also think it was offensively. They've trended down since that rookie year. And I think that's also had an impact. The other aspect of it is he's really put a lot of time and focus on his defense. That's something Doug Christie pointed out. He has improved tremendously on that side of the ball. And oftentimes when you emphasize an area to improve, it can have an impact on you in other areas. Case in point, his shooting.
Williams. Errant lob for Dort.
Oh, ended up colliding there with Ellis.
Pass for Sabonis, intercepted by Jay Will. 27th in the.
He's a foul. If he wasn't one of the league leaders in getting to the free throw line, they'd probably be dead last.
SGA has 30 tonight. DeRozan kicks it for Levine on the deck. Back to DeRozan. He steps back for the three. DeRozan, no. DeRozan 1 of 5 from distance tonight, but Sabonis comes up with a loose ball, tracks it down, kicks it. Enjoy yourself out there, play with joy. But on the verge of their 4th straight loss, it's kind of hard sometimes to find that joy, I would imagine. DeRozan misses there. SGA will come out with it and slow it down.
Yeah, I think it's spot on. And again, it's not for a lack of effort. They're just the way this roster's made up. They just have some areas that, with the way the NBA game is played, they cannot take advantage of. We talked about that point guard play or the lack of pick and roll impact.
Isaiah Joe comes down with a loose ball. There's the extra effort. He has been all over the place tonight. SGA, he's got
every night, right? He just finds a way to get it done.
Second time he's gone for 30 against the Kings this year. Levine off target on the 3. NBA TV, the Magic host the Mavericks at 7 o'clock Eastern. For more on these games, please go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. Porter, Williams, 3. Bucket! And the Golden One setter is starting to empty out with that 3 by Williams. Keon Ellis off target. It was a big third quarter. Remember, Sacramento had trailed by as many as 24. The Kings cut it to a 6-point deficit, keyed by Keegan Murray's explosive third quarter. Lou Dort. That is the knockout. Their 7th straight win overall. Under 2 minutes to go. Williams rising up. Wow. Even if Sacramento loses, they still hold the tiebreaker with Phoenix. But schedule makers, what a job they did. Last game of the season, the Phoenix Suns travel here to Sacramento. It could be a play-in to the play-in or to determine a 10 battle. As we currently stand, Sacramento leads the season series 2-1.
And I tell you what, Phoenix starting to figure some things out, right? Won 4 in a row. One of the best stretches they've had in a long time this season.
Benches have emptied here. Jalen Williams still in among the regular rotation players. There's Doug McDermott, who just had an injury, playing on his 7th different franchise in 11 years. McDermott does what he does best, knocking down a 3. Still a 22-point lead. Thunder have led by as many as 25. Under a minute to play. So OKC is going to win 60 with just 12 losses. McDermott back. For a team that's as young as it is, opening night still had the youngest roster in basketball. To put together back-to-back seasons like this, do you feel this has prepared them now for a deep postseason run?
No question. And you know, we talked about this earlier today. They remind me a little bit of the Warriors. If you go back to the beginning, but you know, you remember that year they lost to the Spurs in 6 in the second round.
The Warriors, yeah.
The Warriors did, and then that next year they won 65. But going into that year, no one thought they would win a championship. I would even say that this Thunder team may be a notch ahead of that schedule because they were a 1 seed a year ago.
And they tasted that defense, and that'll be it here. 121 to 105. The Thunder